Hello, everyone. I apologise for the short delay. It's about 12 minutes now, but a few more people to turn up. There isn't too many. But anyway, as this stream will have do the Q&A session, I ask that if you have any questions for me, this can be related to work I do. I know how I got into it, what inspires me. Maybe some questions about which I should be talking a bit about in the stream as well. Maybe even just some general advice on how to deal with some things. I don't know. Anyway, that's pretty much, I guess. So yeah, if you can leave those questions in the live chat, get to them and answer them best I can. Okay. I also apologize for the quality of the video. However, I am trying, as you can see up there, I am trying out to stream to YouTube of my other detail, my other software isn't exactly working very well. You may also notice that I am in a different, I've got a different background around here. So since the last live stream, I've actually moved. So I no longer live in Womble. I actually now live in Bacchus Marsh, so I live closer to Melbourne, which works out great for quite a lot of other things, except that I will be travelling back to Womble for a few events, which I will be talking a bit about later. What can I say? Okay, so another thing that you may have noticed on my social media, on my website, so on, you might have noticed I've been advertising a certain calendar, which you can see there. It'll take up the whole face. Why would I be advertising this? It has nothing to do with me. Well, first of all, it is actually a brilliant calendar that has quotes. Has quotes from people on the spectrum for every month. So there's about, I think, pretty much there's 2 per month. And I am actually in it. I can go through that. Skip to the month that I'm in. So I'm actually in April. And if you don't know, April, of course, is World Autism Month. It is also the on the 10th is also the anniversary of my blog. So the anniversary of me starting this journey into being an advocate and hopefully helping create a more accepting and inclusive world for people on the autism spectrum. So this was actually made by it's not really a friend, but someone I'm kind of a fan of. His name is Chris Bonello. He runs the blog Autistic Not Weird, which is a brilliant blog. He puts up all sorts of things. A lot more blog posts than I do. And yeah, he's pretty much got the same goal as I do with trying to create a more accepting and inclusive world for people on the autism spectrum, and hopefully educating the neurotypical world. Yeah. So I do apologize. I just have to occasionally look back at a few things. Yep, so there's no new viewers. Okay, good to know. But anyway, on Chris Manello again. This also has to do with an upcoming event that we'll be having. So it's very exciting. I am happy to announce this to you guys today, to you all. So on the 20th of March, so not too far away now, just over a month, I will be holding my first day for teachers. This will be held at Bryce College in Montreal. It is mostly targeted at and Chris Manello is going to be a guest speaker. Is going to be speaking to us. I know that. But I assume that it will be pretty inspirational, and is a good fit for the overall feel of PE Day. So the professional development day, as I said, yeah, it's in Warrnambool. Too much more, but there is a decent lineup of speakers. There'll also be a talk done by my mother. So we're actually doing the trial one of a joint. It's two separate talks, but it's joined together. Hopefully, giving you a bit more input to basically my story from a different point of view, I guess. Or basically her story, her experience of being a mother to two sons on the autism spectrum. Should be pretty good. There will also be a panel of students on the panel that sorry, it's been a while since I've done this. The teachers can ask questions that are important to them and get more input into what the classroom is like from the point of view of someone with autism spectrum. There is also two other speakers, which I'm a bit hesitant to confirm at the moment, but I can tell you that there will be more details onto what about the PD Day, the Professional Development Day, and also details on how to book your tickets, all that good stuff. Hopefully next week, if everything goes as planned. So yes, that is pretty of so if you are in the Southwest, 20th of March, put it on your calendar if you are interested. I do have quite a lot of supporters, so I do have a few big supporters, which I would like to thank right now even. So I would actually like to thank Bryce College for allowing me to use their venue. There's many others, but I will get to that one. It's actually on the day and around the day. I should have written this down. I always forget to write things down because my memory is not the best. Okay, so what else did I mention? And I think I was yes, a bit about. Okay, so as everyone should know, at least in Victoria, school has pretty much started back, starting back this week. So I thought that this would be a good time to, I guess, talk a bit about school. A few bits of my experience that not many people actually know about. So, as you know, I didn't really have the best of times in primary school. So yeah, they did treat me like I couldn't do much. They didn't give me a voice. They just treated me like I was a disabled student with no future. And apart from that, I haven't actually told anybody. My mom didn't even know until last year. But early on, very early on in primary school, I didn't actually, before primary school, I didn't actually have any concept of time. I always ended up being late to school. And of course, school didn't like that, they turned up whenever. So they decided a way to teach me, actually lock me in a room for a full day. So this was in the vice principal's office. But yeah, typical day, I walked in, I was late, I signed in, I signed the late pass. They told me to sit in the waiting room. And that's when stuff started. I started getting a little bit nervous because this hasn't happened too often before. Then he led me to his office, and so the vice principal led me to his office, which is a tiny little room. I thought it was tiny then, so I can imagine how small it is. Probably on the desk, and so it was very small. And they pretty much put me in there for the whole day, and I couldn't even I only was allowed to go out once to go to the toilet. And the most concerning thing is the fact that I believe that not many people actually knew that I was in there, except for me. So there's an emergency. I don't even be here by now, right now. But quite often over the past few years, I have shared quite a lot of things about schools and students on the autism spectrum, and they've been very passionate about that. The reason I share those sorts of posts and that, and I very passionate sort of post with that. I write a very passionate message to hopefully stop this from happening. It is because I did experience what they experience every day. But anyway, as you can tell, that locking me in room obviously did not teach me how to tell time. Did not teach me concept of time. It was actually once again, my wonderful mother. She thought up the idea of making up a schedule. So what she did was she made up like a chart. 2 in the morning, right here. And next to it, it'd have a snail, I think it was. There's 2 boxes. There's a box here, a box there, inside of the task. And there's like, then I'd take it off and I'd put it here when it's done. And that actually helps because I actually still use that same routine to this day. Just kind of creepy, but it did teach me a concept of time, and I was late less. So yeah, that is something I haven't told many people about because I feel very hesitant for telling people all that because it's a very controversial issue at the moment. There's always, if you look up autism like on the internet and look up in the news, always, pretty much all the time, I see that, oh, there's someone else that's been abused or something like that, mistreated in school and that. They've been pushed around to get to classrooms and that. They've been strapped to chairs. And the most concerning thing about this is the fact that the school doesn't tell the parents that this is happening, that they're doing this to their child. They're doing this. And quite a lot of the time, the student doesn't feel safe telling anyone about it. They don't feel safe about telling even their parent about it. So I didn't tell my mother about it because I was scared to. I didn't know, like, maybe it could happen again. And this happens, it's not just me that feels like that. Other students do feel like that. The students that come home from school and they've got blood in their clothes and that, and their parents ask them what happened. And they don't say anything. Obviously, something did happen to them. It gets to the point where the parent actually has to go to approach the school in person and tell them, my child came home from school the other day and that, with blood on his clothes. What happened? What is going on? And of course, that's just wrong. No one should ever treat anybody, any student like that. And the fact that it makes the student feel unsafe, makes them feel like they can't tell anyone. It's sad. Like, what world do we live in? But anyway, that has kind of impacted on my work. That is the reason why I do my work, because I look back at my days in primary school and stuff like that happening. And I think to myself, well, I had it very right. I was only in there for one day. There's been articles on students that have been locked in a cage for up to weeks at a time, every day for a week, maybe even up to a term. Well, I have to do something about this. I can't just sit back and wait for someone else to do something. But that is why I started my blog. So I can tell my story and stories of other people in hopes to change the perception of people on the autism spectrum and to hopefully stop what's happening. Anyway, that's been pretty deep into that, and I'm going on and on and on. It is 5:30 already. I'm actually only going to be on here until 6, maybe 6:30. So once again, if there is any questions that you may have, please leave them in the live chat and I'll try and answer them. If I don't get anybody else, I may have to not do a live stream on YouTube anymore. And many people, I've gotten quite a lot of people liking my posts and that. I can see on my phone here. I've just had another person that liked a post on my website. But let's see much activity on here. What else was I going to talk about? That's pretty much all I was going to talk about. I talked very deeply on that last issue. There's actually a few questions that I'd actually like to ask you guys. First of all, would you like me to continue doing live streams on YouTube, or should I just do individual ones on my social media? Like I usually do them on Facebook. I've had a few people watch them here and there. I thought if I did it on YouTube, I might be able to open up and let people from all different sorts of social media, all different channels, they can all come together and watch it on YouTube. It's really up to you guys. I can do whatever suits you guys. What else did I want to ask? Other than that, I think I really got to keep writing this stuff down. What am I going to forget? Oh yes. Also, again, with YouTube, I'm sorry, but I am hoping by the end of the year to, I don't know, get a few more subscribers on my YouTube channel, make it more of a thing, more established. So I was hoping to ask you guys, what do you think of having vlogs on it? So I don't know what a vlog is. It is pretty much what pretty much says. It's a video blog. So what I'm hoping to do is at my events now, bring a camera or I don't know, something like design and film behind the scenes, how I warm up the talks and that, how I get to talks. I don't know. It's up to you guys. What sort of videos do you want to see? Other than live streams, as I've got on there pretty much at the moment. I just have a quick drink. Yeah. I do believe that it should pretty much come from you guys. I can decide this stuff, but it's sort of a waste of time and energy if I do it and I don't get anybody, I don't get anyone actually looking at my content. And it kind of makes my job a lot more difficult. With upcoming events, yeah, I did talk about my PD day, my professional development day. Things I am going to be doing this year, which I guess I'm kind of going to keep a secret for now, but there is a cert expo which I may be an exhibitor at. So keep an eye on social media for that. Keep an eye on social media during the next week for updates on my professional development day. So there'll be who's going to be speaking there, where it's at, maybe a bit more about who actually supported me in pulling off this massive event. This is massive. I've never done anything like this, and it is very exciting. Finally, get to something like this. You may be wondering what made me think of doing a professional development day. And the fact is, it actually came from a few ideas. I've been to a few professional development days, and I wanted to make my own. And by that, I wanted to create an event that could stigma around autism in the classroom and that, and give teachers a bit more of an idea of what autism is, and the fact that it's a very diverse spectrum. And check. Yeah, once again, if you want to leave any comments, please leave them in the live chat, and I will try and answer them. I am kind of running out of things at the top of my head here, I have to be honest. If there's anything at the top of your head, feel free to leave them in the live chat below. Yeah, I'm just going back through here. Okay. Oh, that's another thing I wanted to ask you guys. Sorry, this is all at the top of my head, so it's all over the place. I promise next time I will try and write this stuff down. So I wanted to ask with these live streams, would you guys be interested in maybe some special guests? So I can get like, because I'm using Google, what's it called? Google Hangout. I can actually call people through this. So then I can have like a two-way conversation. I can interview people if you wanted to. If you guys are interested in that, I can see if I can contact a few people that could be of interest. Because I am actually thinking maybe that'd be a good idea. I'm just trying to keep this very interesting for you guys. Because obviously these live streams are not going very well. Not going very well at all. Yeah, so I'm not going to be on here for much longer because I haven't had any questions, but if you do have any questions, please leave them in the live chat. If you're not watching this live, you can actually send me questions. You can put questions in the comments, or you can email me at bryce.pace.autism.advocate@gmail.com. You can email me any questions and I will answer them. I've also got on my social media, don't forget that. I'm actually after this, but that is actually an old picture. So I am also now on Instagram. I do occasionally post pictures up on there. I hope to do more of that in the future, events and that, and to give more of an idea of what happens. Also, make sure you check out my Patreon, as I am trying to raise a bit of money, a few funds and that, so I can hopefully get more equipment that for under my YouTube channel that get me to more events. Because I would like to offer more services than that, but I can't at the moment. I can't afford to get the equipment at the moment myself. So yeah, it was a bit awkward. Now it's going to be very long silence. I have run out of things to talk about. I think I did pretty well this time because I have pretty much had an hour of content. What else has actually happened since our last live stream? Yeah, I've talked about social media. Okay, so yes, again, you guys were on here before. The calendar. I will actually put a link down below that so you can actually still buy it. I have no idea. If you can't get it still, you can click on that link and go to the store and buy it. I do recommend it. There's quite a lot of cool quotes from people. So this week, in January, I'll go back to January. The one like that. In January, there was one from Megan, who is from Canada. So all these people from all over the world. All of them are pretty cool quotes now. There's a ton of people on here from Noah, which I will actually ask you. So Noah is from the Netherlands, and his quote in January is, "I like having autism, and I think it's special because my mother says only 1 in 100 people have autism. What I want the world to understand about autism is that it's not annoying. It's not a bad thing to have. Even though my autistic friends don't feel that way, I can play alone very well. So I'm very good at making music. End up producing music. I'm pretty good at yeah, they could be quotes. Or if I haven't actually looked through all, so this is kind of the first time for me. Here's another one. More financially. I think of autism as a superpower. I can think and feel differently from others, and it makes my personality stand out in the crowd. I'm very good at technology and coding, and I correct my teachers and parents. I make spelling mistakes because I notice little details that they sometimes miss. I always love to learn about and obsess over things that I like too. For example, cacti. Yeah? Autism helps me with all these things. Don't think I'm not smart just because I learn things in a different way to most people. But that's quite a good one. Because autism, there is, there is quite a few downsides in there, but there's quite a lot of positive things. There's quite a lot of superpowers those actually causing. For example, I can smell things extremely well, which can be good or can be bad depending on how you look at it. I can smell just from like a mile away probably, which is good. The negative thing is I could probably tell if you haven't had a shower today. So there's a downside to that. And the fact that, autism, people on the spectrum, we're not dumb. We're not dumb at all. We do learn in different ways, just like everyone else. We learn in different ways, And that is pretty much why I'm doing my question block today, is to hopefully help teachers teach people different abilities and that. And that is a major part of my work is hopefully helping create a more inclusive education system. And by that, I actually do 2 talks at schools and that. At the moment, I'm going to offer, at least this month, maybe next month, let's just say, I just decided this now, top of my head. I'd say from now, there's a special offer if you guys are watching this. From now, the 30th of January 2018, up until March 31st, 2018, I'll do talks at schools for free. Mostly for I volunteer my services mostly, except for a few minor things such as travel here and there, depending on where you are. So within Victoria, it will obviously be very cheap. I'm actually offering my services voluntarily to schools in Backs-Marsh at the moment. So, you know when you want, please. But I will try it. Let's actually show them that our training's actually it's just a month. No, I'd keep it like that. So I'd actually lower the price. It's actually only going to be the cost of the travel, which is a very good price. As usually my talks cost around from about 200 to 300 depending on the length of it and what it is. So we'll offer that to you guys if you're watching this. Only if you're watching this. If you don't watch this, well, I guess it's the point. Also, if there is any questions, please leave them in. Either leave them in the live chat if you're watching now, or leave them in the comments below after this has been posted to YouTube. Should I have to do that hopefully. I'll be only on here for another 9 minutes. 9 minutes only, so if there is any questions you may have, please leave them now, and I will answer them. If you want to know a bit more about, if you have just joined us, and want to know the updates now that I've been talking about my work and upcoming events, exciting work, further back in the video, pretty much at the start. So make sure you check that out and keep an eye on my social media for updates. Okay, I may actually just close this off now because I haven't had any watching. So I do apologize for those who are watching after this has been posted up. But you can still ask me questions. I am free to answer any questions you may have. You can do that. Do any of my social medias in the comments below, or you can email me directly at bryce.pace.autism.advocate@gmail.com. Hopefully, also check out my other social media that I may be on. So I am on Facebook. I'm obviously on YouTube here. I have a Patreon account. Also, Twitter, Instagram, and of course, there's my website. So yeah, definitely check that out. Let's say something. What that is. Also, please let me know in the comments what you think of those questions I was asking earlier. About the live streams, if they should continue on YouTube, or if I should do it individually to every single, different ones, pretty much to every single social media channel. Also, if I should have guests. I think that's a pretty cool concept. Cool songs, and I'm using, as you can see up here, it says Google. There's a watermark saying Google. So that is because I'm using Google Hangouts. I can actually call people if I want to. Yeah. Please let me know. That would be very helpful. And I guess I'll finish up now, at least on YouTube here. So thanks for watching, and I hopefully will see you again. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time, whenever that will be. See ya.